The Champions League round of 16 draw. Got some pretty interesting matchups here. So of the 8 ties, there's really only one, in my opinion, that I think is easy to call. When I say easy, I really mean easy. Let's just go through this. I don't want to make this a long video. So we have Juventus versus Tottenham Hotspur. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Juventus finalists both in 2015 and earlier this year, last season, the Champions League. Against a really good-looking Tottenham side. And if my memory serves me correct, a Tottenham side that finished with the most number of points of any team in the group stages. Or was that Man City? No, I think it was Tottenham. But this is a hard one. Personally, I think at least 5 or 6 of these matchups are difficult to call. I can see them going either way. But Tottenham versus Juventus, I'm tempted to go with Juventus here because I just think that they will bring more experience at this stage than Tottenham, because when's the last time Tottenham has gotten this far in the Champions League round of 16? But I look at Tottenham, I look at the form Harry Kane is in, I think I'm going to go with... It's tricky. This is tricky. Juventus plays at home first. They most likely need to win that. And Allegri going up against Pochettino. I was more impressed with Tottenham because of what they did against Real Madrid in the group stages, winning 3-0 at home and almost comfortably topping the group. They did top the group in comfortable fashion over the defending 2-time champions. So I think it's great for Tottenham. They play the second leg at home, but they need to be careful of the away goals rule. Screw it. I'm going with Tottenham. I think Tottenham will win. I think we're going to see... This is a great season so far for your English clubs. We've gotten 5 that have entered the round of 16. And I think we're going to see at least 3 get to the quarterfinals. And I think Tottenham's going to be one of them. I'm picking Tottenham to go over Juventus. I know that'll be controversial for some, but I just like the way Tottenham look, to be honest. Basel versus Man City. Sorry, I just woke up from a nap. I feel like tired. Basel versus Man City. This is the tie I was talking about. That is easy to call because it's not as preening or as difficult as the other ties that I have mentioned or have not yet mentioned yet. Man City should come through this. I mean, they're going to win the Premier League most likely. They're 11 points clear in the table in first place. Season's not even hardly halfway over. Guardiola should get these men past Raphael Wicky's team. I think that Man City will... Really, Man City should win both legs, in my opinion. So I think Man City will go through. Then we have... Who do we have? Porto versus Liverpool. Tricky. I think Liverpool should come through, but I think Porto is going to make life very uncomfortable. And I could see Porto with, Raheem causing an upset here. Not really an upset, but I think this tie is relatively close. I think I'm going to go with Liverpool for this one. Second leg at home. But I would not be surprised if Liverpool makes it to the quarterfinals on the away goals rule or something like that. I know Liverpool fans are really happy with that, but I think it's going to be pretty tight. Then we got Sevilla versus Man United. See, this is another tie that I think could be very close knit because Sevilla are just one of those plucky sides in the Spanish league, and under Sampaoli, I liked how much they had improved, but now they have a different manager right now who's also Argentine, since Sampaoli left for Argentina. If this was the same Sevilla team under Sampaoli, I could see them getting past Man United into the quarters. Arguably, last season they should have gotten to the quarters, but they played Leicester City. They really should have gotten to the quarters, but they sort of flopped, in my opinion. But Sevilla, they don't look as convincing as they did last season, in my opinion, for the most part. And I think that Man United, with Mourinho, should go to the quarterfinals. But this one also, I wouldn't be surprised if this one goes the full distance, and so we could see this tie determined by extra time in the second leg, or even on penalties. Who knows? But I think Man United will go through. Shakhtar Donetsk versus Roma. This is the tie of the dark horses. In other words, teams that will almost certainly not be title contenders, but can make a claim for a deep run. Shakhtar Donetsk against Roma, a Ukrainian club versus an Italian club. Roma famously topping their group in the previous round ahead of teams like Chelsea and Atletico Madrid. Shakhtar Donetsk also putting on an impressive performance as well. They are coached by a Portuguese man whose name I forgot. But AS Roma, I think, have to be considered slight favorites. They're playing the first leg on the road, which is good for them, in my opinion. This is a toss-up. I could see either Shakhtar or Roma coming through this. I'm going to give Roma the benefit of the doubt because on current form, they seem like in the top three of the Italian teams right now in Serie A, I think. Aren't Roma in first right now in Serie A? So, I think Roma will come through. Got to have an Italian club in the quarterfinals. Then we have Chelsea versus Barcelona. Yeah, this is going to produce a lot of drama, I think, because all meetings between Chelsea and Barcelona are filled with drama or controversy or something like that. If Chelsea was playing to its full potential, which I know it's not, because I think Conte is a very good coach, I just think that Chelsea right now are what Argentina is right now with Sampaoli. He hasn't found the right proper team chemistry. I don't really think that's Conte's fault. I just think that Chelsea they haven't been playing as good as they can be. They've been doing adequately enough to get by. They should have won their game at home against Atleti to take them to the top of the group, but they finished behind Roma in second since they dropped points at home in their final game to Atleti. I can't see past Barca. And again, this is yet another juicy tie in the round of 16. I think all the matchups here are pretty damn exciting, I have to say. I just can't see past Barca. I don't see Barca going out this early. I can't. So Barca go through. Then who do we have? We have Real Madrid versus PSG. That's the big one, isn't it? That's the most difficult one to call. This is going to be a bitch to predict. I think that see this is really peak Champions League, isn't it? And we're getting this so early in the round of 16. One of them is going out early with the defending 2-time champions and 3-time champions in the last 4 years, and the side that looks unstoppable at the moment, has arguably the best offense in the league, maybe even the world at the moment. Many people are billing them the favorites to go on to win. One of them is going home early. This easily could have been a quarterfinal, a semifinal, or a final, but we're getting in the round of 16. Ooh, my God. I said before that PSG hasn't really been tested. And they haven't really come up against better opposition or bigger opposition. When they finally did against Bayern, they lost 3-1. Something tells me that Real Madrid's pedigree as champion is going to see them through. Because I just think maybe that they will kick it into high gear because, like I said, it's just a whole matter of experience. And the fact that they are very much a tournament type of team. On the other hand, Real Madrid haven't been that great this season, finishing second in their group to, albeit a very good Tottenham Hotspur side, but they really haven't clicked, in my opinion. And whether or not they're on the decline is a matter of debate, but I just feel like if Real Madrid are going to step it up, they have to step it up now because that attack, PSG's attack, looks really good. It's really lethal. They blew away Bayern's goal difference in the standings. But the question is, will Real Madrid, will the champions show themselves in this tie? Or will, if they play the same way they did in the group stages, that they're going to lose? I think PSG will get through, but I think it's going to be really, really exciting. I think PSG will go through. But I just suspect that Real's time in the sun is over. I think that PSG will win this, but I think it's going to be maybe the best clash of the whole entire round of 16. And then the last one we have Bayern versus Besiktas. Bayern fan, happy with this result. Besiktas is a really good Turkish club, domestic manager, arguably one of the best, if not the best league in all of Eastern Europe. But I think Bayern should come through. I think it's just too strong, in my opinion. Though they're not a side to be underestimated because they did top of their group. They are one of the seeded teams, Besiktas. I think Bayern should go through. I mean, I'd be a little bit surprised if we don't. So those are my picks to go through. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe. See you in my next video, hopefully, God willing, later today. Till then, have a good day, much love, and peace out.